Hey Pisces, I'm tuning in for a reading today. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we start the reading, Pisces, for the ones of you that have booked a personal reading, I did get overbooked, so there's a few more readings coming out this week, so keep an eye out for those. If you are booking a personal reading, make sure to include your birth date and your questions to get your reading back on time. Let's go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what are the messages that Pisces needs to be aware of at this time? What is it that you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? What are your messages for Pisces at this time? Okay, we have boss, role model. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces at this time? Okay, life partner. What are your messages for Pisces at this time, Holy Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know? And then we're going to go ahead and move into the tarot and clarify. Level up. Pisces. Okay, I have chills right now, and I don't know for who this reading is for, but I'm getting here, Pisces, that someone is coming into your life to serve as some kind of a, I don't know if this is a role model or someone that you can look up to, maybe a mentor or some kind of a guide, because we have level up, boss, and role model. I'm getting a strong masculine energy. It doesn't have to be masculine or feminine gender wise, but the energy coming in is masculine. So, life partner, boss, and role model. Pisces, what I'm getting here is that you are in a phase of your life where you're in preparation. A lot of the things that have been happening in your life have been leading to a big climax. Okay, because we have level up here. It's almost like you've been in this building process, keeping your head down and continuing to do the work. And it's like this momentum's been building behind you. You may feel, Pisces, like things are happening slow in the physical reality, but you got a lot of energetic work backing you up. And it's almost like seeing the tip of an iceberg. Okay, people just see the tip, they don't see the entire mountain underneath. So whoever it is that I'm channeling for, this reading is not going to resonate for all of you, but I'm getting here that whoever it is that you are, you've been going through a building phase, you've been in preparation, and you're getting ready for this climax. There's a level up coming into your life, and you're not doing this alone, Pisces. What I'm getting here, and this is a very specific message, is some of you have been doing the work on yourselves in solitude or in hermit mode. You are coming into some kind of partnership here. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship, could be a work collaboration, could be a work contract, whatever this is. There's someone coming in that knows more than you or has certain things that you would like to have. Whoever this person is, they're very wise. They have a lot of knowledge. I'm also getting another message here with life partner. This is not going to be for all of you, but if you've been going through a big releasing or shifting or embodying more of your higher self, is because you are meant to become the person that is going to attract your life partner, someone who's on the same level. Because when you encounter a person and you still have lessons to learn, all of that's going to come up in the relationship and it's going to turn the relationship toxic. Even if this person is good on their own and you're good on your own, when you come together, if there's lessons or work that you haven't finished within yourself, it's going to come up in the relationship. So, whoever it is that I'm channeling for, this message is not going to resonate for all of you, but you are being prepared for a life partner. Or doing a lot of the shadow work or been in hermit mode is because you're in preparation for something bigger. If something takes longer, if something is harder, if there's more intensity, the reward is larger. So, role model, boss, life partner, and level up. You have someone coming into your life that's either going to teach you or show you the way. Whoever this person is, Pisces, I'm getting here, they have knowledge that you don't have yet. They have wisdom, they have experience that you haven't acquired yet. And I don't know if these messages are connected because we have boss, role model, okay? A life partner is a separate message. For some of you, Pisces, you may feel like you don't resonate with a lot of people or you don't see a future with a lot of people around you. And I'm getting here, it's for a reason. You were not made for everyone. You're not everyone's cup of tea. And if you're going to choose or settle for a soulmate, you're going to have a lot of soulmates. If you're going to choose or settle for a karmic partner, you're going to have a lot of them. Or a so-called twin flame. But when you have a life partner, that's the person that's going to be with you on this journey. Okay? That's your forever person. So in order to attain a life partner where there's no karmic toxic triggers coming up, the work has to be done on yourself. So for whoever it is that I've been channeling for, you've been in a preparation stage. It's not always going to be this way. Things are going to change, but your level up is here. Someone is coming into your life to teach you something, Pisces, or to help you rise. Holy Spirit, clarify role model for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about role model? Okay, we have the Strength. This is Leo energy. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify role model for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Okay, so we have two cards here. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Sun in the upright. Pisces, look at the difference in cards here. This is drastically different. She's in a fetal position, feeling defeated, feeling lost, feeling abandoned, feeling cold. And the Sun card, this is so expansive and beautiful. There's a massive shift coming into your life, Pisces, and with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the decision has been made. I don't know if this is happening on a spiritual level. Maybe it's happening with your higher self, with your guides. I'm hearing very clearly Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The decision has been made. Okay, so I don't know what this decision is, but the Two of Pentacles talks about going back and forth or juggling or being indecisive or having too many options, going back and forth, second guessing yourself. But in the reverse, a decision has been made. Yeah, the Strength and the Sun card. We got double Leo energy coming in. Pisces, I don't know if you have Leo placements in your chart, because you are Pisces. You have all 12 signs within you. But I'm getting strong Leo energy here. Very, very strong. And Leo represents royalty. It represents leadership. It represents being seen, being proud of yourself. And yeah, Strength in the Sun. And then we have Two Pentacles cards in the reverse. Something here was holding you back in the past, Pisces. And what I'm getting here is that whoever this person is coming into your life, I don't know what the dynamic is going to be. But it's either they're inspiring you to do something or they're triggering you into doing it. Whatever it is, you're going to attain success because of it. An inspiration is more positive. A trigger can be seen as something more uncomfortable, or maybe even some people may call it negative, okay, like a negative trigger. But someone is coming in to trigger something within you or to inspire you, because there's been an energy here that's been slowing you down or it's been keeping you small. Okay, so Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the decision has been made. Five of Pentacles in the reverse into the Sun. From keeping everything inside or from staying in this position to all of a sudden expanding. It's almost like an explosion here of light. Something's about to change very drastically in your life, Pisces, and I'm hearing from night to day. So I don't know for who that message is for, but we have Leo energy. Whatever this is, Pisces, this level up is going to require you to step up, and it's going to help you embody a greater version of self. In Strength and the Sun, okay, both of these cards are Leo energy. I'm getting here that some of you may have an opportunity to step into a position of leadership or be seen in some kind of a way. You being a Pisces, you have all 12 zodiac signs within you. So at different times, you're going to embody or you're going to feel more into a particular energy that serves you in that given moment. So Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, you're letting go of something that kept you small or something that kept you restricted. Okay, I'm hearing oppressed, okay, or repressed, because as you can see here, it's almost like she's holding everything in. And here, she's letting it out. Something is expanding, something is exploding here. It's almost like this energy's been building. Okay, you've been building momentum. Again, it's like the tip of the iceberg and the entire mountain underneath. Pisces, for some of you, you may have not recognized what this period or this phase of your life meant, okay? Because when you're going through it, you don't really understand it until after. The bamboo tree, Pisces, takes years to grow, but it grows all at once. It almost looks like it happens overnight, but it's been growing for years, and then all of a sudden it just shoots up. That's what I'm getting here, Pisces. You're about to have a very drastic change in your life from night to day, and it's a part of your level up. With role model, I'm getting two messages here. First of all, there's someone coming in to either inspire you or trigger you, and this person is some kind of a role model, but I'm also getting a separate message here. You're also becoming a role model to other people around you. There's something here that you're about to achieve, Pisces, or something here that you're growing into. Okay, we have boss, a role model. You are being called into a position of leadership, whether this is in your own life, in your family, in your community, in your business, at the workplace, whatever this is. The Strength is a position of leadership and is standing strong in your beliefs, not allowing someone to change you, not allowing someone to manipulate you or to convince you otherwise. Knowing what your principles are, what your beliefs are, and standing strong in that. Because when you get swayed by people, that's when you start to doubt yourself. That's when you start to go back and forth. That's when you start to enter this limbo state of questioning everything, second guessing yourself, doubting, And that Two of Pentacles is in the reverse, meaning a decision has already been made here. The Sun, there's expansion, there's growth, there's success coming in. And the Sun is also a yes card. So if you've been waiting for a sign, Pisces, whether to start something, whether to take the next step, whether to make a move, create your own opportunities, the Sun card is saying, yes, this is a green light to move forward. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Clarify the strength for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the strength? Pisces, I just got another message here that if some of you don't know what your North Star is, you can look it up online for free, but it's important to know what your North Star is, because at this time, the shift that your life is taking, the level up that's coming into your life has to do with placing you on the path to your North Star. And that's not necessarily what comes most natural to you. What's most natural to you is your rising sign. That's how you come across to other people. That's how people see you, how they perceive your presence, your energy. It's your rising. Your sun sign is different, okay? But when it comes to your North Star, what you're meant to do, your purpose in this life, it's different from the rising, okay? So for some people, it can be opposites. But for example, let's say that your rising sign is Pisces, but your moon sign or your North Star is in Aries, okay? It's going to be a very different shift. Whereas naturally, you may be more compassionate and empathetic and caring for other people. When your North Star is Aries, it's all about conquering. It's all about being seen, stepping into your power. So there's something here coming in, Pisces, about looking into your North Star, because this level up, this shift taking place in your life is aligning you with your North Star. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the strength is. Holy Spirit. Okay, Virgo. We got the Hermit in the reverse. So we have Leo and Virgo energy here. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces, if some of you have felt like there were certain situations where you couldn't do anything, like you had to surrender it to the universe. There's something here, Pisces, where you may have felt disempowered, like you couldn't do anything about it. This is why the Five of Pentacles has her head on her lap. This is why she's in a fetal position. She feels defeated. So what I'm getting here is that there may be some things in your life that you couldn't do anything about, or that you felt some kind of powerlessness. Okay, you can also talk about victim mindset, but I'm not necessarily getting that, because the strength is about taking your power back. Whatever made you feel powerless, whatever was out of your control, okay, with the strength here, the tide has turned. The tables have turned. You're no longer in the Five of Pentacles. Both of these Pentacles cards are in the reverse. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Leo, okay, so the sun and the strength in the upright. Now we have Virgo, so the Hermit in the reverse, clarifying the strength. Some of you Pisces, you got very comfortable in hermit mode, and a similar message showed up in your last reading. And now we have it here very clearly. The Hermit in the reverse and the strength in the upright. These are opposites. The strength is extroverted, being seen, stepping into a position of leadership, okay? Whereas the Hermit goes within, okay? Solitude, inner reflection, connection, being introverted. So these are opposites. So Spirit is calling you out of hermit mode and into the strength. You're meant to be seen, Pisces, and some of you are missing out on opportunities because you're still in hermit mode. Okay, I'm hearing that very clearly. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the strength for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the strength? What do you want Pisces to know about the strength, Holy Spirit? 10 of Wands. Pisces, the battle has been won. 10 of Wands. You've reached the end of a journey here. You're wrapping up an old cycle. We have 8, 9, 10. The strength is card number 8. The Hermit is card number 9. And then we have 10 of Wands. You've reached the end of a cycle or a journey in your life that felt very exhausting. It felt like an uphill battle. And whatever this was, Pisces, in your life, it took a lot of your energy. It took a lot of your vitality. This is why we have the 10 of Wands here. You felt very burdened, or you felt like you had to carry the weight of the world. And it's also a card number 10, so this is the end. Whatever journey you were on, it's ended. And some of you Pisces, you're approaching the finish line because the Hermit is card number 9. So some of you are being called out of number 9, being the Hermit, okay, into the 10 of Wands, ending a chapter, ending a journey, and releasing the baggage. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the strength for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the strength? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces, I'm getting here that the most important part of this phase of your journey is to remain grounded. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, there's a need to pause, to slow things down, and to ground yourself. Whatever it is that you need to do, whether this is walking barefoot, meditating, whatever makes you feel solid within yourself, the Page of Pentacles is talking about staying grounded during the changes or the shifts that are about to take place in your life. Remaining in balance. Yeah, because you have a massive level up coming in. And what I heard is from night to day, there's going to be a very drastic change here. So 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, releasing any kind of powerlessness or victim mindset. 10 of Wands, releasing the burden and accepting that this is the end of this road, the end of this cycle, and finally stepping out of hermit mode. In the reverse, the hermit card is not a good card. It talks about, instead of solitude, it becomes isolation. And then you begin to not feel connected to the world around you or to the people around you. You begin to feel more of like a misfit. So it has more of a negative connotation in the reverse. Okay, it's showing the shadow. So in the reverse, it no longer serves you. In the reverse, it's holding you back. Okay, so you're being called out of some kind of hermit mode or introverted period of your life to the strength, to standing in your power, showing up, okay, showing up and showing out, because you're missing out on opportunities for staying in this hermit phase. Okay, I'm getting here, Pisces, that this hermit season of your life has expired. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the hermit in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the hermit in the reverse? Three of Swords, Pisces. Okay, so some people go into hermit mode to heal. Other people go into hermit mode to find answers, to reconnect with self, to reconnect to a higher power. But other people, okay, they may use hermit mode to escape the pain or to not put themselves out there to where they can end up disappointed or heartbroken. So instead of opening up and living life, it's almost like closing up and not allowing anything in because of the pain. So with the Three of Swords here, I'm getting that what drove you into hermit mode was some kind of pain or disappointment. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the hermit for Pisces. Okay, or it could have been some kind of betrayal or deception with the Seven of Swords. Clarify the hermit for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit, with the hermit in the reverse? The Hierophant in the reverse. Pisces, yes, this phase of your life has expired. When the hermit is in the reverse, it talks about needing a shift in paradigm, needing to change something that is no longer working out. Whether it's the traditional way of doing something or the conventional way, the Hierophant in the reverse says that something here is outdated. Whether it's a belief, a way of going about something, it's no longer in alignment. So Hermit in the reverse to the Three of Swords and the Hierophant in the reverse. Something here is going to shift in a very good way. But some of you Pisces, you're holding on to this comfort zone. Three of Swords and the Hermit. Some of you Pisces, you've gotten comfortable with the pain, or you've gotten comfortable with some kind of solitude, but it's no longer serving you. Okay, Spirit is saying that is no longer serving a purpose here because you already overcame that phase. Okay, from Hermit in the reverse into the strength. This is what you're being called into. So boss, role model, and life partner. You're in preparation, Pisces. And you're in for a big, massive paradigm shift. Some of you, you were looking for answers and you found them. But for some reason, you're either looking for confirmation or some kind of reassurance. The Spirit is saying, Pisces, what you went looking for, you already found it. Okay? The Hermit is looking for her own inner light, for answers, connection to something higher. But in the reverse, you found the answers, you got what you needed, but now you're just staying in this energy. Hermit in the reverse, withdrawing from society, isolation, loneliness, forever seeking without healing, feeling like a misfit. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords here. Forever seeking without healing. Okay, this is why we have the Three of Swords. So some of you Pisces, you went into hermit mode to try to heal some kind of pain or disappointment from your past. But it says here, forever seeking without healing. You're never going to be fully healed. You're never going to have it all figured out. You're that work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. So if you're trying to keep yourself in this phase until you're healed, Spirit is saying that there's some kind of cycle here that needs to be broken because it's in the reverse. This is shadow energy. So the Hermit, it's time to make space for your sacred aloneness and self-care. If you're feeling disconnected from your spiritual north, this time of solitary withdrawal will help you connect with your own compass. Soul purpose, spiritual awakening, and deep inner wisdom spring forth from this energy. Sometimes we run the risk of being so introspective that we lose our connection to others, or worse, we can dive so deeply into our stories of struggle that we inadvertently begin to believe that our wounds will be a part of our forever identity. So, some of you Pisces, whatever happened in the past may have really marked you. It may have really defined who you are or who you've become. But Spirit is saying, let go of that, Pisces, because it's literally just a burden. It's just weight on your shoulders. Yeah, it's a 10. It's the end here. This journey or this cycle has reached the end. Okay, so the strength being card number 8, you have positive karma coming your way, and you're being called to step in and to rise into a position of leadership and to allow yourself to be seen. Yeah, the strength is about stepping it up. With the Sun card, this is a big yes card for success. So 3 of Swords and the Hermit in the reverse. There's a cycle here that's just been looping around, is what I'm getting here. In the deepest trenches of self-discovery, we must remember that our continual search for our own healing and inner truth does not mean that we're not already whole and healed. Emerge from your inner retreat with beautiful insights from Spirit and allow yourself to navigate the path with your brightly illuminated heart. Your affirmation is, inner sage, inner mentor, inner guide, show me my brightest light so that I may see with all my heart. So Pisces, for some of you, you learned a lot through this phase, and now Spirit is calling you out of this phase and into the strength. Some of you are meant to teach or help others with what you learned. Okay, so 3 of Swords and the Hermit. You got a lot from this phase, is what I'm getting here, Pisces. If things were dark, it's almost like you were planted. Okay, you were in preparation, you were growing, you were healing, and now with the Hermit in the reverse and the strength in the upright, you're being called to share what you know or to rise into a position of leadership. It's almost like this phase of your life was you growing your roots into the ground to support the tree above. But now you're being called out of the Hermit into the strength. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces when it comes to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? What are your messages for Pisces, Holy Spirit, in regards to this reading? Okay, so we have let them earn you. Pisces, I'm getting a very clear message from that card, and it's the fact that all the work that you've been doing within yourself in this Hermit phase has made your value go up. You're a more valuable person for everything you've learned, for everything you've been through. You're much more seasoned. You have a lot more maturity, a lot more richness and depth to your character, to your person. Pisces, your value went up is what I'm getting here because of everything you've been through. Okay, so with let them earn you, your standards are shifting. What you require in a friendship, what you require in a partner, all of that needs to shift to embody this new version of self. Okay, you're no longer the Hermit in the reverse, you're now the strength in the upright. You're no longer the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, you're now the Sun. So you're being pulled out of this chapter, out of this phase that help you grow and help your value go up because you learned the lessons and you integrated them. But now, okay, you have new standards for your life, new standards for the people coming in. And your love, your trust is not just given. Your friendship is not just given because it can lead to heartbreak. It can lead to another lesson if you don't apply the boundaries and the lessons that you learn. So with let them earn you, I'm getting here, Pisces, that yes, your price went up. Your value went up. What you require in friendships and partnerships and collaborations has to be aligned with this new version of you. Whatever you accepted in the past is no longer gonna cut it. Okay, it's unacceptable. 10 of Wands. Pisces. There's something here that you're still carrying. For some of you, you may feel responsible for other people. You may feel other people's emotions, and that's what's creating the burden. Okay, some of the stuff that you're carrying may not even be yours, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Give me one more message for Pisces in regards to this reading. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? Any messages for Pisces? Wow, Pisces, this is crazy. Don't settle, okay? Let them earn you. Don't settle. It's almost like Spirit took you off the market. Spirit kind of pulled you apart and put you in this bubble, in this hermit mode to work on you, Pisces, to work on your healing, to work on your lessons, to work on your spirituality. And Spirit is now saying, Pisces, you're ready. The hermit in the reverse to strengthen the upright. Spirit's about to put you back on the market, or Spirit's about to put you out there again. And now Spirit is saying, Pisces, remember the lessons. Okay? Don't bring the baggage with you, but bring the lessons with you. Your standards have now gone up. Your value has now gone up. Okay? Don't settle. Don't accept the things that are not fulfilling to you or things that just don't make you feel at peace within yourself. Again, if you used to allow certain things and now it just doesn't resonate, don't settle. Okay? Pisces, I'm getting a message here from Spirit that if Spirit was hiding you or pulling you apart, you're about to have the spotlight on you. And for some of you, you've been having the spotlight, but you've been hiding from it. Okay, with the hermit in the reverse, this is staying in a phase that has already expired. And again, it could be out of comfort or out of safety or out of thinking that you still have more work to do or more healing to do. The Spirit is saying, no, Pisces, this has expired. 9 to 10. 9 is conclusion, 10 is ending. The work has been done, and now Spirit is calling you out of this phase into the strength. So if you were off the market, you're now in the market. Okay, whatever that means, Pisces, whether this is for opportunities, for jobs, for collaborations, for friendships, for relationships, whatever it is, Spirit had to pull you out of the game, and now you're being reintroduced. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, learn the lessons, okay? Set your value, let them earn you. Don't just give your trust away. Don't just give your love away, and don't settle for something that is not in alignment with you. Because you're going to have to learn that lesson sooner or later. Okay, and with the Three of Swords, you've already had to go through it. Okay, your next card is commitment. So we have let them earn you, don't settle, commitment. Pisces, okay, so this message is not going to resonate for all of you, but we have life partner here. For some of you, you've been in preparation for a very long time, to the point where you have now come into acceptance of not needing anyone, being whole within yourself. And because you're whole within yourself, now Spirit is ready to bring someone that is in alignment with you. Not someone that's just coming in for a season or for a lesson or for a reason, someone that's here to stay. So life partner and commitment. A lot of you Pisces are in preparation mode so that you align with your life partner. But the key is to not settle, because if you settle, Pisces, you're going to end up going through another cycle of pain, another cycle of heartbreak, and another cycle of healing. Okay, you'll go through the same lesson as many times as you need to finally learn it. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, you're now healed. You're coming back out. Okay, set your standards and don't settle, because if you get it right this time, you're going to be aligning with your life partner. Okay, and commitment is a part of that. Okay, then we have ego death. Thinking about you right now. You are the blueprint. Access revoked. Ooh, Pisces. Okay, so I'm getting some spicy messages coming in. There's someone here from your past that had an ego death because of you. This is big, Pisces, because the only people who can give someone else an ego death is someone who is in a higher spiritual position. So what I'm getting here is that there's someone here from your past that's thinking about you right now and is seeing you as the blueprint. They're seeing you as the example, even as a role model, whoever this person is, and they're going through an ego death because of you. You may have shown them something about themselves. You may have woken them up to something. Yeah, and you revoked access. Pisces, if this is the person that put you in a Three of Swords, they're going through a massive ego death. Whatever it is that they put you through, they're going through that as well. It's almost like you went through it first and they're going through it after. Because you're ascending, Pisces, you're advanced spiritually, and this person is catching up. So they're going through an ego death. You revoked your access, and this person is now viewing you as this example or as this role model. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is that this person gets intrusive thoughts about you. They can try to distract themselves with work or other activities or maybe even substances. There's something here that is bigger, okay? You are not like every other person that they've met. There is something spiritual about this connection. It helped you level up and it helped your value go up because of the lessons you had to learn. But for this person, it gave them an ego death. The fact that they don't have access to you is making them feel powerless. Ego death, thinking about you right now. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, clarify thinking about you right now. What do you want Pisces to know about thinking about you right now? Please clarify. Tell me more. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Pisces, this says something. Because if the Wheel of Fortune was in the upright, this person learned their lesson and they're wanting to move forward. But in the reverse, they're thinking about the past. They're thinking about what happened. Okay, so it's almost like this person hasn't reached the enlightenment or the healing or the spiritual awakening that you have. They're still in the ego death. So this person's going back. They're trying to understand what happened, what it meant. They didn't know what this was, Pisces, is what I'm getting here. They've never encountered a spiritual connection. It's like they're able to go about their connections the same way with everyone. Okay, it's like they have a playbook, they have a way of being, but with you, you shocked their system. You put a stop to the games, and not only that, when you revoked access, they had an ego death. So you've learned the lessons, your value has gone up, your standards have changed, and you're not willing to settle, but this person, they're still going through it. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, they're trying to look back into the past, and they may want to repeat something. Okay, they may want to go back to an old cycle or an old lesson here. But the thing about an ego death is that there's no way back. Once you know, you can't go back. There's no unknowing it. It's almost like this person is trying to hold on to a narrative or to a story that is no longer available. Okay, this is why the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. They're trying to stay in the same place or they're trying to go backwards. Yeah, you woke them up, Pisces, and they didn't want to be awake, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, but it's not up to you. It's not up to this person. It's up to the universe. Okay, things don't happen just because. It's not a coincidence. Everything's aligned. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify thinking about you right now. What do you want Pisces to know? Wow, 6 of Wands in the reverse. Pisces, this person feels defeated. And if they're wanting to start something here, is because they want to right the past. And not in a positive way. They want to go back into the past and they want to be the one that wins. In the upright, talks about victory and success, but in the reverse, they feel defeated. Okay, 8 of Wands in the reverse. There's no communication, there's no action right now. It's being halted. 9 of Wands. Either you or this person is defensive or guarded. Okay, I'm gonna have to clarify that 9 of Wands. I'm getting it's you because we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. If this person wanted to talk to you or send you a message or have an interaction, we have access revoked. You've removed your access from this person, and now with the 9 of Wands, they can't get past your boundaries. They can't get past these walls that you've built. Okay, it's boundaries, Pisces. You're not allowing this person back in. And what this person wants is a redo. Okay, they want to go back in time and have a redo and be the one that wins. Be the one that is right, that proves a point. Be the first one to walk away or the first one to hurt you. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. It's like this person, they're going through an ego death, and the life that they used to have is no longer aligned. It's like they woke up, but they didn't want to wake up. They wanted to stay in the illusion. They wanted to stay in the fantasy. You woke someone up, Pisces, that didn't want to be awake. But here's the thing, it wasn't up to you. You didn't do anything, Pisces. Spirit arranged this encounter. So with the Wheel in the reverse, this person is trying to go back to change how things ended or to change what happened because they want to feel victorious. Okay? And ego death makes you feel like you're not even yourself. Like you don't even know what's real anymore. You start to question everything. And this person, it's like they feel like they lost power. They lost control here. So they're thinking about you and they're seeing you as some kind of a role model. Okay? You are the blueprint. This person is learning from you and they're not really happy about it, Pisces. I have to be honest. With the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, they keep thinking about the past. They're not thinking about the future or where things are going. They're thinking about the past, what happened. Okay? And there is no time machine. So this person, it's almost like they feel like you won or you bested them or you figured them out in some way. It's like they're still trying to protect their ego instead of opening up their eyes to the bigger picture here. Yeah, you revoked your access, and now they're encountering a 9 of Wands. If this is a person, Pisces, that you used to be open with, or you used to share your friendship or your love or your knowledge with this person, right now they have no access whatsoever. And the 9 of Wands is a warrior, meaning you're willing to fight, you're willing to stand your ground, and there's something very defensive about you when it comes to this person, okay? If they hurt you with the 3 of Swords here, it's like you built an entire wall. Okay, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Yeah, okay, so you are the blueprint. Access denied. You've revoked access. And the 6 of Wands in the reverse. They're thinking about what they could have said different or what they could have done, because what this person wanted to have is control. Okay, I'm getting that very clearly. This person wanted to be in control. The ego needs to be in control to feel safe. And what they have right now is an ego death. Pisces, I'm getting that if this person is trying to contact you or send you messages or get in connection with you, Spirit is not allowing it. It's almost like this person they haven't fully cycled out of what they're going through. You have 10 of Wands. You've officially graduated, and whatever cycle you've been in, it's already expired. So it's almost like this person's trying to get out of this lesson, but you have stayed in it. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, it's time to get out of hermit mode and step into the strength. Okay, 10 of Wands, the lesson has ended for you. Okay, but this person is almost like they're trying to leave early before grasping the lesson, and Spirit is not allowing it. Okay, so 8 of Wands in the reverse. This person's movements and communication is being blocked at this time. Yeah, the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. Okay, this is a boundary. Whatever kind of action this person was taking towards you, you see how all these wands are pointing towards the same direction? It's like this person had a lot of intensity or a lot of energy coming your way, and then all of a sudden with the 9 of Wands, it's being blocked. So all that energy is just being blocked. It's not coming in. You're holding your ground, Pisces. 9 of Wands, determination, resilience, defiance, a last defense, the final push, excitement for what's to come, finding motivation in the face of difficulties. Don't give up now. You're almost there. As you round the corner towards success, something may surface that threatens your feelings of security and achievement. It's important to remember how far you've come. Don't see this minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. Step into your resilient last stand. One final push to complete this task, and tomorrow's stunning light, you can rest. In shadow, this card suggests that you're making things harder than necessary or being overly defensive. You may be inadvertently choosing the more difficult path because you believe on some level that healing and ascension should be difficult. We become so enamored with our stories of rising up that our own shadows become romantic notions that we seek to defend. Let go of any ideas you have about navigating specific lessons on the path. Your time to relax into security and success is on the horizon. And for a lot of you Pisces, it's already here. 9 of Wands is conclusion, 10 of Wands is the ending, and the Sun card is a big yes card for success. This is why Spirit is saying that this cycle, this chapter of your life has expired. You overstayed in a phase of your life. So Spirit is saying this is no longer serving you, Pisces. You made it. You did the work. Now it's time to embrace the sun. The affirmation is, I push beyond my own perceived limitations and I remain open and trusting as I do. Pisces, you're ready. You've been ready is what I'm getting. So 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands is the end. Conclusion to the end. The Sun card is a big yes card for what's to come. 1 plus 9 is also 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. You're in for a new beginning, Pisces, and it's not a new beginning where you're starting from 0. Okay, it's like you're bringing all the experience, all the richness, all the lessons, everything that you've been acquiring. Your value has gone up for everything you've been through. It's like the more depth you have, the more value you have. So let them earn you and don't settle. Things that you used to accept in the past are no longer acceptable. I'm getting here, Pisces, that your boundaries, your standards have gone up. And now you're requiring some form of commitment, whether this is commitment in work, in a passion project, in a friendship, in a relationship. It's like you're not doing things just to do them. You're not seeing where things go, how things are going to flow. It's like you have a purpose. You have an intention for what you want in life. Okay? That's what the strength does. It helps you step into your power. And stepping into your power automatically leads you towards the right path. So with the Sun card in the Strength, you're ready for expansion. Someone here, Pisces, is following your steps. So you have a role model coming in, but you're also a role model to someone from your past. It says here, you are the blueprint. Okay, so someone here is following your steps. And I don't know if it's the same person that you revoked access from, okay, because that person is now going through an ego death. Yeah, Pisces, whoever they are, it's like they've tried to get you out of their head and they feel like you bested them, okay? They feel like you overpowered them in some way. And that's not sitting well with them, okay? It's something to do with power struggles or their ego. And they wanted to be the ones that are right. They wanted to have the final say, but some way, somehow, your energy overpowered theirs. And it gave them some kind of ego death or spiritual awakening. So now this person is looking to you to see what to do next. Okay, they're thinking about you right now. Again, Pisces, you're either at the forefront of their mind or in the background somewhere. But this person feels your energy everywhere they go. You are the blueprint. Spirit placed you in their life for a reason. It wasn't a coincidence, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify thinking about you right now. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords in the upright. We have two kings. Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse. Ooh, Pisces. Okay, so I'm getting a few messages coming in. The Knight of Swords in the reverse can be someone who's very flighty. Someone who's very inconsistent, very unfocused, all over the place. But the King of Swords is someone who's very centered. So what I'm getting, Pisces, is that this person may have been focused on the wrong things with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And some way, somehow, you've seen them for who they really are, because the Moon can talk about the things that are hidden, the things that you can't see, the things that are in the dark, whether it's secrets, whether it's shadow energies. And it being in the reverse, almost like you've seen what they were trying to hide, is what I'm getting here. And that unsettled them. That made them feel restless or anxious, because we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're showing up as the King of Swords. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Two masculine energies, whether you're feminine or masculine. The King of Swords is showing up as a masculine energy, and the King of Pentacles is also masculine. So I'm getting here, Pisces, that whether you identify as feminine or masculine, there's something about your masculine energy or your energy overpowering theirs, because they're going through an ego death. And now with the Knight of Swords here in the reverse, it's like they don't really know what to do. They don't really know what comes next. So they're looking at you. Okay, it's almost like they're trying to follow your footsteps, because it says here, you are the blueprint. Okay, the Moon in the reverse, whatever they were hiding, whatever they were trying to keep underwater or secret, you found out. Pisces, this person feels like you outsmarted them, or you played your cards right. So it's almost like they're trying to regain their sense of self, or they're trying to regain their power. King of Pentacles in the reverse, obsessing over riches, seeking status, greed, a need to balance the material with spiritual. And now the King of Swords in the upright, your card, Pisces. Pisces, I'm getting here that you taught this person a lesson without even realizing it. Because the King of Pentacles in the reverse is also a king, but in the reverse, they're in their shadow. Whereas you, King of Swords in the upright, you're in the light. So this person is now looking to you to know what to do or to see what comes next. Yeah, Pisces, you gave this person an ego death. And an ego death happens first, and then the spiritual awakening takes place. So it's almost like you left a trail behind you. And now this person is looking to you as a blueprint. But with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, this person is in for an awakening to bring the king back into the upright. So I'm getting here that king versus king, King of Swords, you gave them an ego death and then you revoked access. Okay, as you can see here, the King of Swords has a sword to cut someone off, whereas the King of Pentacles has a pentacle to offer. Okay, whether they're making some kind of an offering, they want to give you a gift. What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Fragile ego. Pisces, this is crazy. We have it twice, okay? Ego death and fragile ego. So that's the King of Pentacles, them, and then the King of Swords is you. Holy Spirit, What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Pentacles in the reverse? What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Pentacles in the reverse? Five of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, they feel like you bested them. They feel like you overpowered them in some way. And that's not what I'm getting here. Okay? Whatever took place in this dynamic, Spirit aligned it. You stood your ground, King of Swords, and this person wanted to play mind games. Five of Swords. They were trying to gain control or power over the situation. So they were playing mind games the whole time. You, revoking access, gave them an ego death. And now, okay, with you are the blueprint, whether this person admits it or not, they're looking to you for answers. Hey, they've never been through a cycle like this. And this is what I'm getting, Pisces. You may have initiated this person into spirituality, or you may have given them their first ego death or their first awakening. Okay, fragile ego, and now their ego is dead. Five of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, what I'm getting with the Five of Swords in the reverse is this person knows that you know. Okay, I'm getting that very clearly. They know that you know. So whatever games they were playing, whatever kind of underhanded comments, or the whole thing was a power play is what I'm getting here. When someone has a fragile ego, they're always trying to dominate. They're always trying to take control. They're always trying to assert themselves. But something here backfired. And yeah, it's almost like this person's able to play games, but no one calls it out. You didn't only just call it out, you've seen the whole thing. So they know you're a King of Swords, and this is why their Five of Swords has nothing up against you. You've already mastered it. Okay, the King of Swords has to go through all the swords to finally graduate as a king. So they're just at the Five of Swords, you've already become a king of the games. Not that you play games, but you now understand them, because so many people try to play games with you, you've now mastered it. So this person knows that you know what they were playing, and they're shocked that you see their strategy. Because in the beginning, they may have not seen you as a King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is the master of the mind. So it's almost like this person didn't know what they were coming up against. They didn't know until it was too late. Fragile ego, ego death. Access revoked. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Pentacles in the reverse? Pisces. Okay, this is crazy. You see the pentacle here, and now you see the pentacle here. This person's trying to offer you something, and I don't know if this is another mind game. I don't know if this is another, I don't know what this is, Pisces. I'm going to have to clarify. But the Ace of Pentacles is making an offer, okay? Wanting some kind of new beginning. You see? It's the same pentacle, okay? They're making an offering, and now with the King of Swords, your hand's not out, okay? You have a sword here. You get to cut it, you get to deny it, or you get to accept it if you want it. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, it's in the upright, so I'm going to have to clarify, but it may be a part of their game to bring you back in. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about this King of Pentacles in the reverse? Justice. This is crazy. I'm getting, Pisces, that Spirit is very involved in this dynamic. Whatever happened between you and this person, it's bigger than just the two of you. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that this person is connected to so many more people that you making this shift within yourself is causing a shift within them. And that shift is then translating to their network. So with Justice here, the scales are being balanced. Something here is being set straight. And I'm getting the month of November. Okay, so I don't know what that's about. You may have met this person in November. You may have stopped talking to them in November. I don't know what this is, but we have 11 here. Okay, it may have taken 11 months to see justice. I don't know what this is, but we have justice here. It's bigger than just the two of you. We got two kings. You, the King of Swords, then the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And now with the Nine of Wands. Pisces, they know that they can't just come to you. Okay, there's something here about your boundary. So Ace of Pentacles is making an offer. But with the Justice, I'm going to have to clarify before I say anything else. Holy Spirit, why is the Five of Swords here in the reverse? Because this still talks about mind games. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Pisces, okay, so this is crazy. It's almost like this person was trying to play a game instead of just being truthful about what they want. Okay? Because we have a Ten of Pentacles here. This is positive. What I'm getting here is that this person played mind games when they could have just come to you correct, because what they wanted and what you wanted are the same thing. The Ten of Pentacles talks about a big increase, generational wealth, a legacy, building together. The Ten of Pentacles is meant to last. So this person was almost trying to manipulate you into a situation or control you into a situation by playing mind games. Yeah, but the Ten of Pentacles is a positive outcome. Almost like what this person wanted, they had good intentions for the end result, but their way of going about it was very toxic. Five of Swords, they were playing mind games, and this created some kind of pain or separation with the Three of Swords. Okay, so you had to go into healing mode, and this person got an ego death. So it's almost like both of you met, you wanted the same thing. This person went about it with games, and you had to defend yourself. It cost you a Three of Swords, pain, disappointment. You had to go into healing mode, and this person has received an ego death because of it. So even though they were playing mind games, what they wanted was a Ten of Pentacles. That's crazy, Pisces. I can't believe that all this happened to come back to the Ten of Pentacles. So what they wanted was good in the beginning. This person didn't go into it thinking, oh, I'm going to mess Pisces over, or I'm going to cause them heartbreak or disappointment. It's like that wasn't their intention. But because they're not aware, okay, King of Pentacles is in the reverse, they're in their shadow, their behavior is toxic, so it affects other people, it creates collateral damage, and in this case, you were affected. Okay, you had to heal the Three of Swords, and this is why this person got an ego death. So their intention was positive, but the way that they went about it was karmic. Okay, so Five of Swords in the reverse, mind games. King of Swords, you're the master of mind games. Okay, you don't play mind games, but you can reverse it on a person and cause an ego death. You've already been through it so many times. This is why you graduated into the King of Swords. King of Swords, intelligence, logic, rules, and law, clear thinking, a strong communicator and leader, truth and proof, blending mental and spiritual pursuits, bravery and courage. Intelligent and diplomatic, this king leads with facts, rationale, scientific principles, and a logical mind. He has an affinity for rules and thought, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he also knows that blending experience with inventiveness or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies allows for well-rounded success. So it's almost like you have all sides to you, Pisces. And this person was only in the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So when they came to you with the Five of Swords, you defeated that, okay? That's why it created an ego death. Pisces, I don't know if this person has ever encountered someone like you, but what I'm getting here is that this person is questioning their entire strategy. And what usually works with other people, it doesn't work with you. Yeah, a Five of Swords is nothing to a King of Swords. The King of Swords already went through that level. He already has that badge of honor. He already has that experience. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. In shadow, this card can suggest using knowledge to take advantage of others. What I'm getting here, Pisces, is you could have really taken advantage of this person or you could have really set them straight. But the King of Swords is in the upright. Why? It's because you're in the light. You're being guided by spirit. Okay? You understand karma, Pisces, and this is why you don't cross those lines. But this person doesn't know. It's almost like they've been living their life this way for such a long time that it just worked for them. Okay? Not realizing that they were in their shadow, and now they're having an ego death. They're waking up to their mistakes or they're waking up to their toxic ways. And again, you could have used that against them, but you didn't. Hey, you healed. With truthful communication, it's time to help others in a way that is honest rather than manipulative. Find wisdom in your experience and seek to become the success engineer of your life. With confident, clear thinking, you will find your success. Your affirmation is, I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. Pisces, yes, you're bringing your A game. You're bringing all your knowledge, all your lessons, and you're taking everything into account. You've overcome and you've encountered a lot of people that are in this energy, so it doesn't really shock you. It doesn't surprise you. Okay, Nine of Wands, you already know how to protect and defend yourself when it comes to these people. Give me one more message, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know in regards to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know in regards to this reading, Holy Spirit? You have options, don't settle. Secret hater, Pisces. Okay, this is just crazy. We have don't settle twice. Someone from your past is coming in again because they want to set the scale straight. The thing is, Spirit has already done that. We have the Justice. This person feels, Pisces, like you, again, like you won. Okay, you defeated their mind games. And because they're going through this ego death, it's almost like they're trying to gain a sense of control. They're trying to feel empowered. So I'm getting here that this person, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, they're a secret hater. Okay, something about your strength, something about your power intimidates theirs. Okay, again, it's two kings here, but one of the kings is in the shadow, the other one is in the light, meaning that Spirit is favoring you. King of Swords, and we have the Justice. I'm getting here, Pisces, that you had the opportunity to step out of line or to teach this person a lesson, but you stayed in line, you stayed in the light. And now Spirit has stepped in to balance things out. Okay, that's why you don't go for revenge, because revenge comes with karma and consequences. If you allow Spirit to take care of it, you don't get that karma. So you allowed things to play out, you allowed Spirit to take control of the situation, and Spirit is the one settling this. But this person is holding it against you, is what I'm getting here. So they are a secret hater. There's something about your power. You're not faking it. You're not pretending. You're not trying to play these mind games. You just are who you are. Okay? You can win, Pisces, without playing games. And this person feels like if they don't play games, they're not going to win. In some sense, in one way, this person is trying to regain their power or their ego by proving a point here. This is why Spirit keeps saying, don't settle, you have options. So either this person is trying to come in with offers, okay, because we have the Ace of Pentacles, or they're trying to befriend you, or they're trying to make a connection here, but it's only to regain a sense of power or control. You have someone new coming in, Pisces, because we have life partner. This entire time you've been in preparation and you've been living out these lessons, clearing the karma so that you're prepared, so that when your life partner comes in, you don't have to go through these toxic lessons. So it's almost like you're doing the work beforehand. Yeah, don't settle. You have options. And this person is a secret hater. At the bottom of the deck, we have checkmate. Okay, Pisces, this person feels defeated. They feel like you won. Okay, so there's something here about this person's ego trying to even out the scales or trying to get even here. I just heard trying to get their lick back. Okay, so I don't know what that means, Pisces, but someone here feels like you bested them. King of Pentacles in the reverse. At the same time, they admire you and they're seeing you as some kind of role model, but that also makes them hate you. Okay, secret hater. Okay, some kind of love-hate dynamic here. And they see that other people respect you and other people see your power. And this person only has gains. Okay, King of Pentacles is in the reverse. They're in their shadow. Fragile ego and ego death. I'm getting here, Pisces, that this person gets triggered very easily, or they're very competitive, or they get angry for the smallest of things. Okay, it's almost like their ego gets irritated very easily. And it's either them feeling inferior or them feeling insecure inside, whatever it is. It's like they go through all of this to position themselves as a King of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. Okay, it's in the shadow. This person has a long way to go. Okay, this King of Pentacles needs to come into the upright. I'm getting here very clearly. They're going through an ego death right now, so they feel very fragile. Holy Spirit, clarify secret hater. What do you want Pisces to know about secret hater? Please clarify. To know? Page of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This secret hater is jealous of your independence. They're jealous of your individuality. They can be jealous of your looks or your energy, something very magnetic about you, because the Nine of Pentacles is very similar to the Empress energy. Whether feminine or masculine, this is an energy of abundance, of prosperity, of independence, of growth. The person is hating on your independence. They're hating on your abundance. They're hating on your beauty or your magnetism. Okay, they're also jealous of your creativity, of your passion, of your stamina. Okay, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This person can't fake what you are, what you naturally have, what you've naturally been gifted with. It's almost like this person resents it because they don't feel like they possess those qualities. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify secret hater for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about secret hater? The devil in the reverse. Pisces, this person is jealous at the fact that you can just let go, that you can just cut ties. Because the devil energy is very obsessive, it's very addictive. A lot of people get caught up in that cycle, and that's part of this person's game. Okay, the King of Pentacles and the devil energy are very similar, they're very earthly, but both of them are in the reverse. This person has been living in their shadow for a very long time, and they're surprised, Pisces, that you could just cut someone off and wash your hands and move on. They don't understand how you do this. Okay, this person is ruled by their addictions, by their pleasures, by their desires. They may even have a very intense or obsessive energy. Okay, they may be addicted. Okay, they may have addictions or some kind of escapist behavior. Okay, King of Pentacles in the reverse, the devil in the reverse. They're jealous, Pisces, that you can just walk away. They're jealous that you can just cut cords, cut ties, and free yourself. Clean your hands, okay, or wash your hands from this devil energy that is very sticky. Yeah, this person feels bound to this energy, but the thing is, they don't realize that they're creating it. They're feeding this energy. Yeah, this person is in for a ride because the ego death comes first and then the spiritual awakening. Pisces, I'm going to move this reading over to the extended. In the extended, we're going to dive deeper. I want to know who's coming into your life because I heard very clearly in the beginning of the reading, it's not going to resonate for all of you, but some of you have been in preparation to meet your life partner. So you've been going through all the lessons. You've been doing this massive clearing in your life so that when you meet with your life partner, the relationship doesn't turn toxic. So we're going to look into who's coming into your life because we also have role model here. You have someone coming in to guide you, someone that has some of the things that you want, someone that has more wisdom, more experience, because what I'm getting with the King of Swords, you're usually the person that people lean on, or you're usually the person that people come to, but you may not have a person that you trust or that you go to for advice or for wisdom. So you have someone new coming in as a role model, okay? You also have someone coming in that you've been in preparation for. So we're going to dive deeper in the extended. We're also going to look into what you don't see coming, Spirit's final guidance and advice. For the ones of you that do resonate, I'm heading over to Patreon. The link is down below. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.